All right, so we're live.
Nice, we're rolling.
We are here at Meseroll, and this is Brandon Beacon.
What's up?
We'll talk about like some of the things and why he rides certain angles on his frame or his bar height, and we'll kind of get into that stuff. But first, I just wanted to talk about like how we know each other.
I've known you for way too long.
It's been a very long time. Yeah, and really how you got into BMX.
Yeah.
So let's start there. Like, how did you get into riding BMX?
I think I saw like Crusty Demons, like that dirt bike movie, and then thought dirt biking was sick, and then my parents wouldn't buy me a dirt bike, and then I like found BMX after that. And I was like, all right, cool, I gotta fuck with this. And then from there, my dad was homies with Bob, who owned Biker's Edge in Bristol, which is like the shop that I grew up going to and stuff. So we went in there, my dad got me a bike, and then like took me to the skate park once or twice, and then after that he was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna like sit here while you ride, I'm just gonna get a bike too. So then he ended up borrowing a bike from Bob, like rode that for a little bit, and then he started riding.
So your dad rides BMX?
Yeah, my dad rides BMX. Yeah.
I did not know
was dope.
that actually.
Yep. Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, sick. Yeah, no, my dad's an OG. He held it down.
So it was the bike shop.
Yeah.
It was the bike shop that got you started. So that speaks to the importance of bike shops. And shout out to
Support your local bike shop.
Shout out to Bob. Shout out to Eric.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I came in. Is like I worked for EasternBikes.com, and I sold bikes to Biker's Edge.
Yep.
And Eric was like my point of contact there, and he was, I mean, Eric's.
Then you started sending Jeff Martin back in the day, like Connecticut OG. You started sending him shit, and then yeah, I think Eric plugged me in with you, and then Andrew was my first sponsor. So
It's a true story, kids.
Yep, crazy.
True story.
Big full circle moment here.
It is, and we have Kenny filming.
Yeah, fact. I've known Kenny forever too, through Jeff actually. So yeah, yep. Pegleg OGs right there.
Growing up in Connecticut, like you were from the Bristol area, right? You guys had a street plaza. That park that you grew up riding, you and Stevie and Fakey Masta and Jeff Martin and all those guys, Hawk. You guys were really lucky and fortunate to have a pretty early plaza skate park.
Yeah, honestly, it was probably, at least in that area, it was definitely the first of like that style skate park, or at least like that good of a version of it. But yeah, I was really lucky. My hometown skate park that I grew up with was amazing and still is to this day. It's like one of my favorite parks ever.
You moved to New York recently. How has that transition been for you, like moving back to the East Coast? Yeah,
so I'm from Connecticut originally, and then I lived in LA for like 8 years, just doing like the riding shit. And then moved back here to be closer to my family, and I was just kind of like over to California. Then I started riding with the Act Like You Know guys, and then through there we started filming a bunch, and then that just led to me end up moving down here so I could ride more, and then met my wife now.
Recently
so
married.
Just kind of recently got married, and then so I just like met her and started filming them around the same time, and then kind of just made sense to move to New York, and then been here for like 4 years now.
As far as your bike's concerned, you're pedaling your bike around a lot more.
Yeah, I ride so much here.
Right?
It's like the easiest way to get around New York, honestly. Like, this kills driving in a car. So this is my mode of transportation and what I use to actually ride. So it kind of like, I don't know, just goes to show that it's so versatile and is really like the best way to do it if you're living in a city, kind of, in my opinion.
What is different about riding in New York than other places you lived?
When I lived in California, it was definitely a lot of like just sitting in the van, driving the spots because stuff is so spread out there.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Going home. Hey! Hey!
As far as like upkeep, what do you do to your bike? I mean, you get free parts, so you probably have to take care of
honestly,
less, but
I'm pretty light on my bike.
It doesn't look like you keep it
surprisingly
very clean. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is the reality of living in New York.
Terrible, really terrible.
There's been snow on the ground for a month now, so built up a brand new bike and now it looks absolutely disgusting just from the pedal here.
Do you feel like your riding style's changed since moving here at all? I mean, you already kind of like were into like jibby, like more technical stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the East Coast, so I feel like my riding style has definitely always been more East Coast street riding oriented. And I kind of just like try to make it work for myself in California. There's definitely like a lot of amazing stuff out there to ride, but here the spots are a lot more catered to what I like to do, just riding like old industrial architecture and broken stuff.
What's your head tube angle?
Head tube angle is 75.3, so it's like a little bit less steep. 75.5 is like the traditional. I'm personally not like too big on doing nose manuals and stuff. I can do them a decent length, but I'm not out like trying to balance them like Chad Curley or anything like that. So,
but it does. I mean, the steeper head tube angle also allows you to shift and cut a little more.
Yeah, which is why I ride a slightly steeper one so that I can still get the same, I don't know, like twitchiness, I guess. Because I like my bike to be super responsive, so.
And what your fork is?
My fork is 28 offset, where
Okay.
what's 19 is the smallest one now or something
It's
like
just-
that?
I always suggest to like offset your head tube with it. So
Yeah, this and this kind of like coincide with each other.
yeah.
So
28's not in a very aggressive fork.
exactly. 28's like the middle ground. There's a steeper one, a more mellow one, and then this is like the middle ground one, which I don't know. I feel it works best for me. It's like not too crazy, but at the same time, you don't feel like you're riding a limo.
Your bar height right now, you're riding 9-inch bars?
I'm riding 9-inch bars. I used to ride like 9.5, and then I don't know. I kind of just have realized over the years that if your arms are all the way up here, there's not really anywhere for them to go. But if you're like slightly more over the front of your bike, then you can kind of pop a little bit better and get a little bit more out of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
Definitely a bigger hop.
Yeah.
But I mean, Brock's like the bunny hop champ, and he rides 9.
yeah, well, Brock's also like a foot taller than I am too. So I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm the tallest guy. So besides that, I've kind of always rode the same top tubes and similar
What top
stuff.
tube do you ride?
20.75.
20.75.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to ride 20.5, and I like this is kind of a good little bit extra room for like bar spins and stuff like that, so you're not hitting your knees. But
Yeah. And the back end length on this
back end is 12.8.
12.8.
Yeah.
So with the shorter back end, with your 12.8, you feel like you're able to like kind of pick up the front end easier? Or?
Yeah, it's just like a little bit less effort when you're going to hop. Like you don't feel as much leverage. It kind of just like goes up a little bit easier, I guess. I don't
Makes
know.
spin tricks a little bit easier?
Yes, like I ride a kind of a compact bike in the first place too, so I feel like everything kind of is more catered towards like your bike moving more quickly and like being able to maneuver it better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what size cranks are you riding?
I ride 170s. If your cranks are shorter, it's gonna make spinning feel a little bit easier, I guess, because your feet are closer together. But when it comes to like pedaling around the city and stuff like that, you feel like you're riding on a mouse wheel.
I don't know how you're going anywhere with that 25 sprocket.
Yeah, that's also, I tried to do a 30 or a 28 so I could pedal around a little bit easier a couple years ago, but then it started getting in the way like crooked grinds and stuff like that, so.
Do you have a favorite bike part? Is there like something?
I'm super stoked on my tires just because they're like, as you can see, they're a good bit bigger than traditional BMX tires, and they're like, just the way they were designed is really good for grinding, gives you a lot of grip on stuff, so. I really like my frame. It's just like, that's the main component of your bike that I feel like everything kind of is based off of.
So your signature parts, you have bars.
Bars, grips, frame, tires, pegs, sprocket, seat. I think that's it. Yeah,
That's
it's a good amount.
professional.
Yeah. Thanks to my sponsors.
So yeah, thanks for stopping by so we can
No
talk
problem.
about your bike. Anything else you want to say?
No, just want to thank all my sponsors. Colt, Merritt, Act Like You Know, Vans hooks me up at shoes. Appreciate them for that. At the end of the day, just support your local bike shop too. Like people like Andrew here holding it down, being here ready to answer your questions, teach you what you need to know so you don't have to keep coming back to the bike shop to fix your bike. It's kind of just like the center point of any good scene in my opinion. I was lucky enough to have a really good shop growing up, and I don't know, if you have one, take advantage of it.
Support your local bike shop.
Support your local. Yep. Sorry, my bike is disgusting looking.
It's all right.
From the
Maybe-
ride here,
maybe
it's
we
cool. Gives it character.
Maybe we can clean it after the video.
Yeah, true. We can do another video of that.